When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When did somebody say pizza? No, Ron, it's just the introduction to my next video about all of the stuff going on for February in Wizards Unite. Oh, I'm hungry, I want pizza. Well, we gotta cover this first. Oh, okay. Let's do it. You heard him. Roll the intro. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wizarding Wiz, your source for everything going on in the wizarding world. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on those notification bells to make sure that you stay up to date with everything that I put out, because if it involves Harry Potter, it will most likely end up on this channel. So if that's something you're into, you're going to want to be here to see it. Now, before I get into all of the details, I just want to say a very special thank you to a very good friend of mine who provided both the Ron Weasley doll that I will be using in videos from time to time from here on out, as well as the wand, which actually also happens to belong to Ron Weasley, that you see me waving around from time to time in videos as well. So thank you very much for those. They definitely come in handy, and they're definitely going to be some fun props to play with. Now let's get down to some business, shall we? It is February, and love is in the air because it's that time of year. Valentine's Day is merely a week or so away, and we also have some awesome events to correlate with Valentine's Day coming in Wizards Unite. The very first of which will actually be starting in just a couple of days on February 11th. Now, it will actually technically be starting right at the same time that the current Brilliant event ends. It will be starting at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's Pacific North American time, which is 3 hours behind me, so that's about 2 o'clock on my side, and as you guys already know, I am 5 hours behind GMT, so do your math accordingly to that for when the event actually starts for you. But basically, when the Brilliant event ends for you, this event will be starting for you. And it's called the Crazy Oddities in Love. Now, what these oddities and love actually have to do with each other isn't really clear to me. I think it's just a clever way for them to incorporate more events for us to take part in while we wait for new content and new storyline stuff. But all the same, it may still help you with some of those registry pages, because for this event we will see increased spawns of the three-headed dog we all know and love, Fluffy, the Azkaban escapee, the vampires, and werewolves, even though there won't be a full moon at the time of the event. Now, I can see the romanticizing of vampires for sure. They've been romanticized in folklore for a long time now, and especially by Anne Rice. If you are a fan of the Vampire Chronicles, you know just how romantic vampires can actually be, and no, they don't actually sparkle. Werewolves I can kind of see being romanticized. They have been in ways anyway, especially in things like Underworld or Twilight, if you really want to go there. Not so much so as vampires. Vampires hold a special place, I think, in many people's hearts as a romantic type of demon. I mean, even going as far as, Angel from Buffy and things like that. So I can definitely see the tie-in with vampires. Werewolves, I can see, but not quite as much. The Azkaban escapee, I doubt has any feelings of love, considering he's most presumably a dark wizard, although we don't actually know for sure. And then there's the three-headed dog. I'm not entirely sure where this falls into being crazy in love, although, I mean, who doesn't love Fluffy? And Greeks are known to be a bit romantic. A lot of people romanticize ancient Greece, so throwing a giant Cerberus into the mix is sure to excite things a bit. The Crazy in Love event, as I said, will be going from February 11th, and it is only a 48-hour event. It ends on February 13th, but fret not, my friends, because when the Crazy in Love event ends, we actually will be starting our very next Brilliant event titled Lost Love, and that will be going from February 13th to February 20th. Now, there's not really too much detail on this yet, but I'm assuming that will be up in a day or so. Maybe even by the time you're watching this video, that information will be up, and I'll be making the video with the information on it. But what we do know for this event is that we will have to be protecting, or releasing, cherished memories of loved ones from around the wizarding world, including foundables like Professor McGonagall. Now, that is the only one currently mentioned, so I don't want to speculate too much, but I think it might be safe to say that we will probably get some Tonks, and maybe we'll even get to see Lupin and Lily, and maybe even Snape in the mix. Those are some of the big loves there. Maybe some Ron and Hermione kind of things. I don't know yet, but we will see, and as soon as we do know, I will definitely get you that information. 3 days after the first half of this brilliant event ends, we will be getting our February Community Day that is scheduled for February 23rd. It will, of course, again be focused on oddities, such as things as Doxies and Leprechauns, both of which I definitely need, and I'm sure many of you do as well. And then, after that, we will be having the second half of the Brilliant event, but again, I will bring the information for the Brilliant event as that arrives, same with Community Day. Now, something to keep in mind during this Crazy in Love event, this little 48-hour event that'll be starting on Tuesday, February 11th, is that running a Tonic for Trace Detection potion will draw in more three-headed dogs, vampires, and werewolves for you to battle and release. And so guys, that's what we have to look forward to for the month of February. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section, and what are you looking forward to actually seeing and or doing during these events? Let me know. And of course, as soon as the information is available, I will get it to you as fast as I can. So until then, stay safe and watch out for those Dementors. Yeah, Dementors are crazy! Ron, we gotta go.